Okay, so here is my OBS setup. You can see I have my iPhone 11 in here as a source. I'm using the iOS camera app or the OBS camera app on the iPhone itself. So you simply choose the add button there and it will find your camera when it is plugged in. You can do it wirelessly as well. I don't recommend that. The plug-in is definitely the way to go. But also you can see my green screen in the background there is black. So on my video, my iPhone, choose filters, and here you can select chroma key. So here you can select the color of your screen. For instance, if I change to magenta, obviously you can see my green screen now. But it is a green screen, so I'll change it to green, and you can adjust the properties to make sure that it's out all the way. You can see on the right hand side here I have a little bit of bleed from the light coming in on the outside. My two lights on the front of my desk pointing this way that focus on me will actually take out that little bit. So I have my iPhone there. I have my Yeti Nano plugged in, which is what I'm recording on now. You can see the audio volume. And then at this point, since I'm not streaming, I simply just hit start recording, and I went in front of the screen and started to do my recording. After that, I had an MP4 file in my video folder on my machine, and at that point it was time to play that video file and then go over to OneNote. So in OneNote, you can see here I have a blue background. And I did that because a green background was a lot harder to see green colors. Even black and red didn't show up well on the green-black background. So under View, just go under Page Color and More Colors, and it is dark blue was the color that ended up working the best for removal for me. And then at that point under Draw, I simply just set all the colors I wanted to for my pens at a medium size, and at this point then I went ahead and listened to my recording, and as I was listening to my recording, I drew with my pen here inside of OneNote. So now I had a screen capture of OneNote. I have my video file of myself talking in front of the green screen, and now it's time to go into Camtasia and actually put those together. Okay, now over in Camtasia you can see I've added in some media. I've got my splash screen, I've got my videos, and my OneNote drawings because nobody gets it right on the first take. So I went ahead and added in, drag drop the video down there. That's the OBS video with the black screen. And you can see I'm walking through here, doing my talking. But what you'll notice is that if I actually select that, I've cropped out the areas that were not green screen. So if we switch back to the crop here, and I undo the crop, you can see part of my room there again. So you want to crop out everything that's not in the green screen area out of there. Now if I go over here, here I added in a transition which simply just moves my little video off to the right. And now I've added in this other track my OneNote drawing. Now you'll notice here the OneNote drawing does not show that blue background. That's where we want to come to Visual Effects and remove a color. And so I have that down here, remove a color. And if we look at the properties, you'll see I have it set to blue, and that was simply just me selecting the eyedropper there and then clicking on the blue background, and I'll show you what that looks like here. So we'll go ahead and the blue background, I'll go ahead and choose the eyedropper, remove that blue color, and now it looks just like a lightboard, excuse me, with my drawing on top of that black background. Because my canvas here is black, I have my video there now. And then of course you can do everything else you need to do inside of Camtasia as far as audio, noise removal, things like that. So I stitched all these pieces together, and the final outcome was me standing in front of a faux whiteboard and finishing up with my splash screen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to click subscribe below.